Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Living world includes innumerable types of plants and animals which show a large variation in their external features. However, all of them resemble each other in one respect, that their bodies are made of numerous building blocks called cells. We shall directly move into the concept now. Before that, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications of all the videos we upload here related to TET exam, Central TET and Gpstr exams, mainly of maths and science concepts. Okay, we shall learn now some basic structures which are common in both plant cell as well as in animal cell. They are nucleus, cytoplasm and cell membrane. So let us discuss about this first, and then later we will move to the differences of between plant cell and animal cell. Since we are focusing on the Gpstr exam, I am moving according to the syllabus which is given. Later we can make videos based on the basics of the cells, all those. Okay. Let us learn about nucleus now. Nucleus is the most important structure found in the plant cell as well as in the animal cell. It is the largest known structure of the cell. And nucleus, it's a dense spherical living body which lies inside the cytoplasm. Okay. The nucleus is enclosed by double membrane called nuclear membrane. So nucleus lies inside the cytoplasm. Here around this there will be a liquid called cytoplasm. Then this nucleus is enclosed by double membrane called nuclear membrane. And this double nuclear membrane separates the nucleus from the cytoplasm. Okay, outside there will be cytoplasm, and this nuclear membrane separates the nucleus from the cytoplasm. And nuclear membrane surrounds nucleoplasm inside this. Don't get confused with the cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm contains nucleolus and chromatin fibers. Okay, so nucleoplasm may contain one or more spherical bodies called nucleolus, and there are thread-like structures called chromatin fibers. These chromatin fibers contain chromosomes, whereas chromosomes carry genes. Genes are the carriers of parental characters passed from the parents to their children. Okay, so I hope it is clear for you. Now when we take this structure of nucleus, it is covered by nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is surrounded, it surrounds nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm contains nucleolus and chromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers contain chromosomes. Chromosomes carry genes. Okay. Let's learn the functions of nucleus now. Nucleus, it controls and coordinates all the vital activities of the cell. Therefore, it is called as brain of a cell. Okay. And it contains chromosomes. Chromosomes carry the parental characters from their genes, okay, in form of genes. And nucleus plays an important role in the cell division. Okay. Let's learn about cytoplasm now. Cytoplasm, it's a homogeneous, colorless liquid-like substance that lies between nucleus and plasma membrane. So here outside the nucleus you can find this cytoplasm. Okay, and it's a translucent granular semi-fluid which forms the main bulk of the cell. Okay, the cells, actually how the cell size, the bulk of the cell. Let's see the functions of this cytoplasm now. Cytoplasm contains many living parts called as cell organelles. They are living parts actually, and it also contains some non-living parts called as cell inclusions. And cytoplasm stores many chemicals that are essential for life. So in this image of a cell you can observe cytoplasm. You see here all the cytoplasm which surrounds the nucleus, and cytoplasm contain many cell organelle like this. You see there are many. We'll be discussing about that later. Cytoplasm supplies proper nutrition to the cell organelles, means it stores the food in form of starch substances. Okay, and these cytoplasms are the site for most of the chemical reactions taking place within the cell. Okay, so these are the functions of cytoplasm. Let us learn about cell membrane now. You can see a thin line here. Inside this, outside there is a thick green color, inside there is a thin line. This is an example of a plant cell we have considered to explain about cell membrane. And cell membrane, which is common in both plant cell and animal cell, it is enclosed by a thin, delicate membrane. Okay, so this membrane is also called as plasma membrane. Cell membrane is also called as plasma membrane, please remember. And cell membrane is a living, elastic and selectively permeable membrane. It separates the outer environment and the inner cell. Okay, outside environment of the cell from the inside of the cell. Let's learn about the functions of this cell membrane now. Cell membrane holds the protoplasm of the cell, and it provides mechanical support to the internal components of the cell. All this internal component of the cell, mechanical support is given by the cell membrane. Okay, it's being a selectively permeable membrane, it allows only selective substances to pass through it. Permeable means permeable substances which allow the substance to pass through them, but selectively permeable means which will allow only selected substances to pass through them. And cell membrane provides the definite shape to the cell. Okay, and it helps in removal of waste products from inside the cell. All the waste product from the cell, inside the cell, it comes out through this cell membrane. Okay, let's learn about cell wall now. Cell wall. Only in plant cell we can find this cell wall. It's an additional support to the cell membrane. Okay, cell walls are made up of cellulose. It's a rigid, freely permeable. The cell wall is a freely permeable and non-living part of the plant cell. Please remember, cell membrane is a living part of the cell, plant cell, whereas cell wall is the non-living part of the plant cell, which allows free passages of the substances through it. Okay, but cell membrane will not allow any substances. It will allow only the selective substances. Okay, what are the functions of cell wall? Cell wall provides again mechanical support to the plant cell, and it provides a definite shape of the cell. Okay, these are the two main functions of the cell wall. Okay, let's see the difference between cell membrane and cell wall now. So cell membrane, when we take, it is an outermost living membrane of the cell, whereas cell wall is the outermost non-living thick protective membrane of the cell. Then cell membrane is a selective permeable in nature, whereas cell wall is which allows all the substances to pass through them. It is highly permeable. Okay, and in case of cell membrane, it is found in animal cell as well as in plant cell, whereas cell wall is only found in plant cells. I hope it is clear now. So we have learnt about some basic structures in the plant cell as well as an animal cell in common. That is, we have learnt about nucleus and cytoplasm and cell membrane. Okay, these 3 points. Now we shall move to other cell organelle in the cell. So all living cells contain many membrane bound living structures scattered in the cytoplasm. You can see here this is a cytoplasm. Okay, here you can find many living structures inside that. Okay, they have some particular definite shape and structure. They perform definite functions within the cell. Okay, so let's learn some important cell organelles of plant cell and animal cell with their functions and their importance, or where it is present, whether it is present in animal cell or in plant cell, etc. Okay, these are the main cell organelles present in animal cell and plant cell. Few which are present in plant cell may not be present in animal cell, and vice versa. Okay, they are mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum or ER, Golgi bodies, lysosomes, centrosomes, plastids, leucoplast, chromoplast, chloroplast and vacuoles. Okay, so these are the cell organelles present in cells. Okay, so let us discuss about this one by one. So you can see in this cell the mitochondrion is a singular form for mitochondria. Here you find, here there is one. So these are mitochondrions are tiny bodies, either round in shape, oval in shape. Okay, so this is mitochondrions are present both in animal cell as well as in plant cell. Okay, so this is how a mitochondrion looks like, and we can find these mitochondria are tiny bodies, either round, oval or in rod shapes. This is present in both animal as well as in plant cell mitochondria. Okay, and this, there are two membranes you can find, outer membrane and inner membrane, like this. Okay, outer membrane and inner membrane you can find, and there are finger like projections in the inner membrane. You can find here, you see, like this, projections, foldings. Okay, so these finger like projections in the inner membrane of the mitochondria are called as cristae, like this, the long ones, like this, finger like, we call them as cristae. Okay, and there are some fluids you can observe here inside the mitochondria. This fluid is called as matrix. Okay, very important points, remember this. And in a single cell, how many mitochondria might be? There might be around 100 to 1000 mitochondria are present in single cell. Okay. Main functions of mitochondria: they perform respiration within the cell. Okay, first point. And next one, mitochondria convert chemical energy which contain in the food into a form of energy that a cell can use it to perform the function. Okay, cell needs energy to perform the function, right? So that energy is given by the mitochondria by converting the chemical energy which is present in the food into a form of energy, usable form of energy. Hence, these mitochondria are called as powerhouse of the cell. Very important, might be they may ask for the multiple choice questions. Okay, powerhouse of the cell are mitochondria. Mitochondria are plural form of mitochondrion. And moving to the next cell organelle, that is endoplasmic reticulum. In short form it is called as ER. These are an irregular network of tube-like structure, okay, which is distributed throughout the cytoplasm, is called as endoplasmic reticulum. So this is the image representing endoplasmic reticulum. So as we discussed, endoplasmic reticulum are irregular network of tube-like structures. Okay, you can find here tube-like structures. They are distributed throughout the cytoplasm. At some places it connects the plasma membrane with the nuclear membrane and transport some useful substances within the cell only. They transport, and they are of two types. smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. You can observe here, you see these are like long column like structures. They are smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and the other folded parts like this, these are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. And this rough endoplasmic reticulum, you can see fine granule like dot granule like structures. These are called as ribosomes. Rough endoplasmic reticulum has many granules called as ribosomes. Okay, and you can find nucleolus, that is inside the nucleus. Let's see the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. They perform supporting skeletal framework of the cell. It is like for human being, the whole body, if you take out of the flesh, if you take out the flesh, how the skeletal form looks like, okay, the base for the body. The same way for the cells, these endoplasmic reticulum are acting as a supporting skeletal framework, and they provide a pathway for transport of nuclear material from one cell to the another cell, and within the cell only they transform it like this. Okay, these are the two main functions of endoplasmic reticulum. We shall move to the next cell organelle, that is Golgi bodies. These are also called as Golgi complex. Golgi bodies are the stack of flat membranous sacs usually found near the nucleus of most of the animal cell. Okay, they are mainly present in animal cell. Remember this. They are bounded by a smooth membrane also. It's a double membrane. We shall see that in the image now. So this is the image which shows Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus or Golgi complex. So as we saw earlier, these Golgi bodies are stack of flat membranous, like this flat membranous structure found near the nucleus of the most of the animal cells only. Okay, they are bounded by smooth double membrane again. This double membrane, and you can observe small dotted components, main components you can hear, and they are of two types, cisterine and vesicle, secretory vesicle. You can observe cisterines are stacked ones who cover the other vesicles. Here these vesicles are here found, and the cisterines cover them, and these are vesicles are the budded outer growth. You can see like bud like structure, which are the outgrowth of the Golgi bodies. And the functions of Golgi bodies are to secrete the proteins, hormones or the chemicals and enzymes, okay, for the cell. These are called as secretory cell organelle. These Golgi bodies are called as secretory cell organelles. Next, on moving to lysosomes. Lysosomes are sac-like cell organelles mainly found in the animal cells. Okay, and some few specific plant cell also they are present. And the main function of these lysosomes are they protect cell from harmful foreign bodies. They act like warriors. Okay, so they protect the cell from harmful foreign bodies like bacteria, all those. Okay, you can observe here this lysosomes, small tiny one here, sac like cell organelle mainly found in the animal cell. They are not found in the plant cell. Okay, next, centrosome. Centrosomes are very tiny, minute, non-membranous body. Okay, means they do not have the cover, the membrane, and they are found near the nucleus of the animal cell only. They are not found in plant cell. These centrosomes are found only in animal cell. Okay, and the main functions of these centrosomes are they initiate the cell divisions of the cell. Okay, they initiate the starters of the cell division are the Next we shall move to an important organelle, that is plastids. These plastids are disc-shaped living cell organelle present only in plant cells, and they are bounded by a double membrane and they store pigments in them. And these plastids are again further classified into three types: leucoplast, chromoplast and chloroplast. We all are aware of chloroplast. Often we hear about this chloroplast. Let's learn about them in detail. Leucoplast. These are the colorless plastids present in the cells. Especially they are present underground storage parts like roots, and some modified stems also they are present in. And these main functions of leucoplasts are to store food prepared by the plants in form of starch. Okay. Some leucoplasts also store fats and proteins. Remember about leucoplast. Okay. They are colorless, present in especially in the roots and some modified parts of the plants, and they store starch, fat and proteins also. About chromoplast. Chromo means color. Okay. So just color, remember which part of the plants are colorful flowers. Okay. Of course leaves also, but this chromoplast is except leaves, except green color we refer to. So chromoplasts are colored plastids other than the green colored ones. Okay. And they are mostly present in petals, that is flowers, and in pericarp of the fruits. At the outside you can see some color fruits, right? Pericarp of the fruits, and it impart color to the substances, color to the flower. It gives color to the flower or color to the fruits. Chromo means color. Next, chloroplast. So as we all know, these are the green colored plastids, green color pigments which contain chlorophylls in them. Chlorophylls are green color pigments which is present in chloroplast. Chloroplast trap the energy from the sun to perform the process called photosynthesis. So in process of photosynthesis, the chloroplast helps to prepare food. Okay. And so these green colors of the leaves and soft stems also sometimes they are in the presence of chloroplast, they looks green in color. Again further, this chloroplasts are of two parts. They are granum and stroma. Granum and stroma. So a pile of flat green solid bodies you can find, they are called as granum, and stroma liquid matrix type which is present there in the liquid type is called as stroma. Okay. We shall now move to another important cell organelle, that is vacuoles. So these vacuoles are membrane bound, means vacuoles are surrounded by membrane, and they are of non-living fluid filled spaces present in the cytoplasm of the cell. Okay, just remember water bubbles or air bubbles like that. Okay, soap bubbles you can observe, no, like that. And they are present in the cytoplasm of the cell, and the membrane that binds vacuole is called as tonoplast. The membrane that binds vacuole is called as tonoplast. A large vacuole is generally found in plant cells. Okay. In animal cell they are absent, but if at all they are present, they are very very tiny. The small ones are there temporarily present vacuoles. Okay. And the main functions of vacuoles are they store excess water, pigments and waste products in them. And vacuoles maintain turgidity. It means to keep the cells in nice shapes. Okay. To give the shape of the cell, this vacuole presence is important. And these vacuoles store sugar and minerals in them. So these are the main functions of vacuoles. In animal cell, vacuoles are absent. If they are present, as I told you, very very small vacuoles are present to perform these functions. In this image we can find vacuole which is present only in the plant cell. So this is the diagram of plant cell. Sometime they may ask in the exam to draw a neat label diagram of plant cell. and label its parts, or animal cell also can be asked. Please practice those diagrams. So we have discussed about some basic structures which are common in plant cell as well as in animal cell, and let's move into the difference between the plant cell and animal cell. In this one chart only you can understand. You can just remember veg pizza and chicken pizza, non-veg pizza for this, okay. So some which are present in the non-veg pizza may not be present in the veg, right, and some are common, like chili flakes are common in both, like that, okay. So let's learn about that in a short form quickly. We'll recall those in this chart. So taking off plant cell and animal cell. In case of nucleus, first one, nucleus. Nucleus is present both in plant cell and animal cell. Next one is cytoplasm. So as we are telling this cell organelles, you must recall about this cytoplasm. Cytoplasms are the colorless liquid which are present in the cells, nucleus, okay. And so cytoplasm is present both in plant cell and animal cell. Next is cell membrane, the cover. They are present both in plant cell and animal cell, but in case of plant cell they are of non-living cell walls. Here cell membrane present without a cell wall, okay, in case of animal cell. Mitochondria is present both in plant cell and in animal cell. ER, endoplasmic reticulum, is present both in plant cell and in animal cell. Next, Golgi bodies, they are mainly present in animal cells, and very few isolated units of Golgi bodies are present in plant cell. They are called as dictyosomes, okay. Next, moving to lysosomes. Lysosomes mainly present in animal cell. Only few plants contain lysosomes, okay. Centrosomes, main point is they are present in animal cell, they are absent in plant cell. You cannot find centrosomes in plant cell. And moving to plastids, mainly they are present only in the plant cell, color plastids. You can find chloroplast, chromoplast, leucoplast, and they are absent in animal cell. Vacuoles are present in plant cell. They are large in size. In animal cell, usually these vacuoles are absent. If at all they are present, they are very tiny, very small vacuoles. So I hope we have covered the important points in cytology of studying of cells of plant cell and animal cells, mainly related to Gpstr exam 2022 syllabus. So if you like the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. In the following classes, we will try to continue with few maths and physics classes along with chemistry and biology. Keep preparing for the exams, make short notes, revise the known concepts. Already if you have learned the previous concepts, revise the concepts, okay. As I told earlier, revision is very, very important for the exam. So stay tuned, prepare well for the exams. Thank you.